What's good, you guys? I'm back with another video, okay? Another topic, this young thug snitching, Capital J Productionz. Let's get into it. So, what do you guys think? I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. I believe it's snitching, right? He snitched, as simple as that. Coming from the hood myself, being brought up in Los Angeles, California, South Central. I was in South Central in the 80s, right? Early 90s. I went to Inglewood. So I come from a family of Bloods and Crips, right? I know all about this street stuff, okay? More than I care to know about it. And the truth of the matter is he did snitch, and it is snitching what he did. There's no way he can justify it. There's no way he can try to talk himself out of the situation. It is what it is. But I want to talk about some things that you guys are not really, or the things you guys should focus on, right? Because there's no doubt about it, dude, bro, to snitch, and it is what it is, right? But I mean, you look at the character. If you look at the character of the rapper, right, you would have seen this coming a long time ago. I mean, let's just keep it a buck, right? Young Thug has worn dresses, right? Young Thug has so many different gay situations going on, right? So if you're willing to submit to wear a dress, to wear women's clothing for an album cover, really for these white people, because you don't learn this stuff in the hood. Let's just keep it a buck. You don't learn to wear, a man doesn't learn to wear a dress in the hood. At least in my hood, you don't learn that, right? So, I mean, you learn that from somebody else. So, but if he's willing to do it, right? If he's willing to wear a dress, then snitching is nothing. I mean, that's, to me, is way harder for a man to wear a dress, to put on a dress, than for a man to, to snitch. So, of course, nobody wants to be known as a snitch, but I mean, especially if a rapper. But you know, your actions can dictate the future. And if you're willing to bow, just to sell records, if you're willing to do that, then you're gonna bend for anything and everything. And that's how come rappers don't need to, they gotta have a backbone. These rappers gotta have some balls. They go harder on their own people than they're going harder than the system, and that's the problem I have with all this. And if you acting like a female, you acting like a woman, you got all these feminine ways about you, but then you can jump and back and forth between masculine and feminine, you're gonna get both, and that's what you got out of Young Thug, right? You got both. I mean, dude was killing, well, allegedly was, killings and, allegedly getting people X'd out and everything. But at the same time, you wearing a dress, and when that pressure get put on you, you're gonna start acting like a female, you know what I'm saying? And, so that's how come rappers shouldn't be wearing these dresses and stuff. But that's what I think. Yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this one, and this Young Thug and his snitching. And anyway, it's just, that's how come I named this beat a Trap Nation. This is an old beat that I've made. It's not really anything new, but I want to talk over it. And yeah, man, it's a trap, that's why it's called trap music. You know what I'm saying? They trap you guys and y'all fall for it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.